How's it going, everybody? My name's Kais, and today we're going to get started with the AISC beginner project cycle, and we're just going to go through all of it. So I'm also a part of it, so I'm going through it with you guys. I'm also learning, so I might not explain some stuff as well, but maybe my perspective will help you guys out. We're just going to go down the list and get started. So, I'm not going to read through every single thing, but, make sure you have VS Code installed, and you can download Node.js from this link right here, or you can actually just download Node.js through VS Code, download it in the extension. So you should have VS Code installed, and if you don't see this terminal screen, you can just pull it up down here, just like that, and you'll have this terminal open. So now what I'm going to do is go to Google Chrome, and you're going to get GitHub and make your way to this page through the link or however you are going to do that. And we're going to fork this repository, which pretty much just means we're going to copy it. We're going to make our own copy. Says it right here, fork your own copy. So we're going to click fork, create new fork. And I'm going to change this name, and I'm just going to have it as Frontend-API. Remember this name, and remember your username as well. Create the fork. And it'll take a few seconds. It might glitch out. I did this before I was recording, and it did glitch out, but this time it didn't. Okay, so now we're good. So just remember your repository name and your username. So we're going to go back to VS Code now. We're going to type in git clone. We're going to type in the URL of GitHub, and then github.com, and then slash, and then my. So I'm going to type in my username. Remember your guys' username, and type it in right here, or copy it and paste it, and then type in the repository name. So I just called it Frontend-API. It's going to clone it, and there we go. So now we're going to navigate into the project folder by using cd and then the repository name. So mine is Frontend-API. Anytime you see cd, that's how you navigate stuff in the terminal. Cd, it's kind of like the text way of navigating and clicking through folders in a file manager. So cd Frontend API, and now it's going to show like this little percentage thing right before it is going to come. And so this is your in Frontend API. So you're in this thing you've just created now. Clone it and get this all up. So you're going to click clone git repository, and then right here, clone from GitHub, and you're going to open up Frontend API, and then the file is going to show up in your file explorer. Select as repository destination, open up, and we have everything right here now. So that's a lot easier than the command line. If you want to do that, by all means, go ahead, follow the directions. But I was having some weird errors, some 404s, but now we have it. So everything we have right now. So we have, this public src. We also have the PDF right here we can look at, and a couple other things. Okay, so that means I have to npx create React app front end app. Okay, there we go. When you create that, it might ask you for like permission, like type Y for yes and for no to install these packages. Go ahead, go through all of it, and then we can just go ahead and cd front end app, and then we can go npm start. So anytime you want to start this website, I guess you can say, type in npm start. It's going to get it going, and it might just automatically open up a Google tab for us. Perfect. And this is going to pop up. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to click Control C, which ends the thing actually. So now if we go back to it, it might give me an error. Yeah, there we go. Sorry for the sudden jump cut, but I was running into a ton of issues. I was like updating my SRC, and I wasn't seeing anything change, and a bunch of errors. It took me like 30 minutes. I found out. So you might have the same problem where like you have this front end app that we created, and then there's like similar things, like things named the same, like public src, like outside of this front end dash app. So you want to make sure everything we're doing from now on, I deleted the rest because I actually didn't need it, is in this front end dash app. So this arrow front end dash app, bring it down, and then the src, and the src should contain all of this stuff right here. Most of it we can delete because it's like logos for like the just default views. We don't need that, but make sure when we're editing this app stuff and we're about to create the other stuff right now that you do this, because if you don't, then you're gonna be me, and I was scratching my head for like 20 minutes trying to figure it out. But I don't know if that makes any sense or if that helps at all, but hopefully it does. Okay, now we're gonna get back to this. So first we're gonna right click on src, new file, and we're gonna type in welcome.js. Gonna create a JavaScript file for us. We're gonna create a function, name it welcome, parentheses, open curly brace, returns, oh, wrong braces, there we go, and then div. So div is kind of like a square divider type of thing, and as soon as you close it, you're gonna see another one. You could just click return, and it's gonna format it. That's the open of the div, and that's the close of the div on the bottom right here. It's just like a box. It's a way to organize stuff. And this H1 is header 1. It's like the text font that we want. We're gonna put welcome to my React app, and that's the end of that. And it's gonna also auto close it for you. And then P1 is like paragraph, also another font, so it's gonna be like a smaller text font. This is your first React component. Once again, if I spell it wrong, just let me know. But not that it matters too much. And then it's gonna autofill. Just make sure to put the semicolon right there, and then make sure to call it export default FAU default welcome semicolon, and there we go. We've created the welcome. Now we're gonna go into app.js and make sure it's in here. So type in import welcome from ./welcome. This is going to tell it where to get it from. So as you can see, it's going into my files and getting it from here. And function app return. You might have stuff in here. You're just going to go ahead and delete everything besides this function app. And I'll just actually rewrite it with you guys. Return. Once again, I did the wrong thing. Return, and then inside of here, you're just going to have div. Once again, we're creating this new thing. Just welcome. We're calling our function and closing it. We're calling the component, I should say. We're calling the component we made earlier. And this should work. So now we can go ahead and test it. Make sure you file, save all. And if you have the app running from earlier, it should be fine. If you want to clear it, Control-C ends the app. So, we're going to make sure we're in our front-end app directory, which we are. npm start. It's going to run, and it should auto-open for us. And we should see, yep, there we go. Welcome to my React app. This is your first component. So if I go back, open this, and where's my welcome component? Welcome. If I change this to be like, hello, I like hockey, and we go ahead, save these changes, it should say like compiled successfully. It might do it, it might not. If it doesn't, then you could just reload the web page, and it says that we don't have to reload it. Hello, I like hockey. And that's all I'm going to do today. Tomorrow I'm going to actually go ahead and finish the rest of it, or at least 5 and 6. But I have to go to bed. It's getting late. Sorry I couldn't do more. Thank you guys for following along. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or just hit me up on my Discord. And yeah, I'll get back to you. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace out.